Welcome to SitePulse. If your business moves materials, you're likely dealing with the same core challenge across construction sites, manufacturing plants, or warehouses. This video breaks down a critical workflow gap that costs time, money, and visibility, and shows how SitePulse helps you track material movement, speed up delivery approvals, and streamline inventory reconciliation with AI-powered procurement automation. Picture a typical morning on site. At 9 a.m., a truck arrives with cement and a paper delivery challan. Your store in charge is immediately pulled into unloading coordination, labor management, handling calls from 3 different sites. That paper challan? It gets set aside on a desk or tucked into a file. It sits there for 2-3 days. When things finally calm down and the store in charge gets to the office computer, they pull out that crumpled paper and manually type every field into your ERP system. Item code, quantity, rate, PO number. 15-20 minutes of data entry. It feels normal. It's how things have always been done. But this normal is expensive. Here's the cascading problem. While that challan was sitting unprocessed on a desk, your approval workflow was completely stalled. Your site engineer didn't know the cement had arrived because it wasn't in the system yet. They're making decisions based on stock data that's 2-3 days out of date. An approval notification finally gets sent. Maybe it's an email buried in 200 unread messages. Your approver is on site and doesn't see it for another few hours. The entire pipeline is delayed, not by hours, but by days. When material is needed from store, there's another phone call, another manual GIN entry, another stock update that may or may not reflect reality. This isn't a technology problem. This is a workflow tax you're paying every single day. Let's quantify what that tax actually costs you.
Now, let's put a cost on this so-called normal. A single GRN may take 15 to 20 minutes to enter, but the real loss is the 2 to 3 day delay before entry even starts. Material is already on site, yet the system still shows it as missing. Approvals pause, planning slips. Across 10 deliveries a day, that delay compounds fast. Then come data errors. 1 misplaced decimal, 1 transposed PO number. Small mistakes that turn into costly invoice disputes weeks later. Auditability breaks next. When someone asks for the challan image, approval history, or issue timestamp, teams end up searching through emails, chat threads, and spreadsheets instead of getting an instant answer. And inventory visibility stays weak. Ask for cement stock and you hear, approximately this many bags, or let me call you back. That means procurement decisions are being made on stale numbers. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Now let's shift from the problem to what's possible. Imagine material arrives and your store in charge snaps a challan photo immediately. In about 10 seconds, the system reads the details, item, quantity, rate, and PO, and creates the GRN automatically. The approver gets a WhatsApp prompt with everything needed, taps approve, enters an OTP, and it's done in under a minute. No 2 to 3 day lag, no stalled pipeline. Next, when a site engineer needs material, they send a WhatsApp request to the store team. The system logs it, creates the GIN automatically, and updates stock in real time. No calls and no manual re-entry. At month end, reconciliation is no longer a fire drill because every transaction is already digital, time-stamped and backed by photo proof and approval history. This is exactly the shift SitePulse is built to deliver. Let me show you how it works. SitePulse is not an ERP replacement. You have already invested in your ERP, and this is built to extend it, not replace it. Think of SitePulse as an intelligent interface between field operations and your ERP, using tools your teams already rely on: phones, WhatsApp, and camera capture. It delivers 3 core capabilities. First, AI challan scamming. The store in charge captures the challan when material arrives. AI extracts key fields in seconds, matches against open POs, and pre-fills the GRN for quick human review and submission. Second, WhatsApp approvals. The approver gets an instant WhatsApp notification, reviews details, approves with OTP, and completes the decision in under a minute from anywhere without logging into ERP. Third, goods issue on WhatsApp. A site engineer requests material, the store confirms issue, the system creates the GIN automatically, and stock updates in real time with full traceability. The value is simple: faster operations in the field with ERP-grade control in the backend. And it fits any operation where material moves from supplier to store to consumption point: construction, manufacturing, warehousing, and logistics. Let me walk you through the exact workflow when material arrives. Step 1. Capture. A truck arrives with 100 bags of cement, and the store in charge opens SitePulse and photographs the challan immediately. No typing and no waiting. Step 2. AI extraction. In seconds, the system reads the image and pulls item details, quantity, rate, supplier data, and PO reference. Step 3. PO matching. SitePulse checks open ERP purchase orders and matches by supplier, item, and date. If there is a variance, for example, 95 received against 100 ordered, it flags it for review. Step 4. Review and submit. The store in charge sees a pre-filled GRN with the challan image attached, verifies it, makes corrections if needed, and submits. The GRN is posted to ERP with a complete audit trail and photo evidence. End to end, the process takes about 60 seconds, and it happens at the moment of delivery, not days later. This is where approval bottlenecks disappear. The moment a GRN is submitted, the approver gets an instant WhatsApp alert, not an email buried in the inbox. They open it on their phone, review the delivery details, and check the challan photo right there. If everything matches, they tap Approve, enter the OTP, and the decision is complete in under 60 seconds. Fast, secure, and available from anywhere. That speed keeps material flow moving and removes the approval drag that usually slows site operations. Issuing materials is just as easy. The site engineer requests material via WhatsApp. The store verifies stock, the system auto-generates the GIN, and stock is updated in real time. The digital trail is complete. SitePulse brings 4 key changes. Speed. You're collapsing time. No more 2 to 3 day delays. Material gets logged instantly. Approvals happen in under a minute from anywhere. The entire pipeline moves in real time. Data accuracy. Manual transcription errors disappear. AI reads the challan. Every GRN has photo evidence. Every approval has a timestamp and OTP verification. Month-end reconciliation becomes trivial. Workforce mobility. Your people aren't chained to desks anymore. Store in charge uses their phone. Approver works from anywhere. WhatsApp becomes your procurement interface. Real-time visibility. Ask, how much cement do we have? And get an instant, accurate answer. Your dashboards show actual state, not yesterday's estimates. Data-driven decisions, not gut feel. SitePulse is built for your operational reality. Works with your ERP. SitePulse doesn't replace your ERP. It sits on top of it. We integrate via standard APIs. Your ERP remains your system of record. Scales across industries. The workflow is identical in manufacturing, warehousing, logistics. We configure the system to match your vocabulary and approval hierarchies. Progressive deployment. Start with one site. Run it for 4 weeks. Measure the time savings. Then scale to other sites. Low risk, controlled rollout. Our technology uses a progressive web app requiring no App Store downloads. It's powered by enterprise AI models for document scanning, integrated via the official WhatsApp Business API, and runs on scalable cloud infrastructure. If what I've described resonates with your current reality, here's how we'd move forward. Discovery Workshop. We come on site for a day. We walk your workflows. We talk to your store in charge, your site engineers, your approvals. We identify the highest impact starting point. Pilot design. Based on that discovery, we define a focused pilot. One site, 4 to 6 weeks. Clear success metrics. Time savings per GRN. Approval cycle reduction. User adoption rate. Proof of value. We run the pilot, we measure. At the end, you have concrete data. Did this save time? Did it improve accuracy? Then you make an informed decision about whether to scale. Low risk, measurable value, controlled rollout. Thank you for your time and attention. If you're interested in learning more about what we do or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are always excited to connect and explore ways we can collaborate. You can visit our website at growkitsolutions.in for more information on our offerings and how we can support your needs. Thank you once again, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.